Okay, hi, I'm Mr. Eilers, and I'm going to be kind of sharing about how we used PhotoStory 3 to integrate some technology to help our learning, specifically with our state reports as 5th graders. So I have Dejan Wright here with me, and he's going to kind of share his experience with PhotoStory 3 and how he learned from it to better understand the state that he chose. So that leads me to my first question. Dejan, what was the state that you chose to do your research on for our state reports?
Well, after thinking about it a lot of times, I finally thought about New York. And it came to mind when I actually thought about a song that Alicia Keys and Jay-Z had done.
Awesome, cool, very, very cool. That's a great way to choose kind of the state you did. So that was good. Okay, what was the best part about using a program like PhotoStory 3 to help you learn a little bit about your state and what you needed to find out to put into your report?
Well, it was way much more better than being on the computer, than sitting over there and always sitting there reading and just always the same thing, textbooks. You don't have words to explain how you feel because it just feels like it's agony and you're locked up somewhere. Here, you get to let yourself be free a little bit, so it's a different attachment.
Perfect. Excellent answer. Good, good, good. And that's the main reason why I do it as a teacher. It really enhances their learning, and it's something different. They're able to get their hands on it, find research using the computer, and then put it into a whole slideshow to where they show off to the class. So my last question for Dejan is, if you had to use PhotoStory 3 again for a certain project, would you do it?
Oh, most definitely. Now that I know what it can do, and now that I don't always have to keep raising my hand saying, what's this, what's that? Now that I could just get on and get straight to it, of course it would be actually a joy to do it because it's like my friend now. It's fun.
Perfect. Awesome. Very, very good answer also again. So kind of the last thing I had to say is, that's exactly why I as a teacher integrate these types of technology. So you heard it here with a real life student as to why he would choose using PhotoStory 3 as opposed to another textbook. So thanks, Dejan, for kind of giving your insight and your opinion. And that's why we use technology.
Hello, my name is Dejan Wright, and I'm going to give you information about my state report on New York.
Okay, so as you can see, Dejan is a great student, very smart, and he did an awesome job on his project for the state of New York. And so as I kind of show off a little bit of his project using PhotoStory 3, I want to explain some of the things that I have all the kids do for their state of choice. So right off the bat, I have them research a couple things that I want included in their project. Number one, they have to have a state flag, their state bird, their state tree, and their state flower. And then they have to go and discover what their capital of their state is. They have to find out when their state actually became a part of the Union. And they have to include at least 2 landmarks that are kind of world-renowned or pretty famous within their state. And then the cool part about the project is I kind of give the kids some ownership of the project. I have them go out and research some things of their choice. For example, they can find what baseball team or football team is a part of that state, what colleges are in that state, things like that, things that make the project kind of their own. And then to kind of close it all up, they're able to add music into the background, they're able to add text across their pictures, and this kind of really, really bangs home the whole project for them and really makes it a lot of fun for them, and also for me too as a teacher to see them use the computer and use a program like PhotoStory 3. And then finally, I show off their project to the whole class. I show it off and show what each student did, and then I'm able to burn a CD or DVD for every student in the class where they can go and view each project on their own. And so as you can see, I had a blast doing this project, the kids had a blast doing it, and it's a great way to integrate technology into the classroom.